Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jaron Geyser, and today we are talking about weather trends in December and how that affects fish and how that affects the fish on your local body of water. Stick around, it's gonna be a good one.
Let's go.
It's pretty much that temperature the whole way through.
Look at that tail, that famous duck. On that old Berkeley popper, man. Dang, another nice one.
If you guys are new here, my name is Jaron Geyser, and I create content, outdoors content to help anglers become better fishermen, and also I do some hunting videos here and there, some waterfowl videos, but I do 95% of my content is about angling, about fishing, I'm located in central Pennsylvania, so I do get around a little bit, but a lot of my content comes out of central Pennsylvania. I feel like there's not a lot of channels out there that are focused on my local area, so I like to try to put content out there that is relatable to northern fishing or just fishing in general. If you guys are not subscribed, please consider going down and subscribing, helping the channel out. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and watching this video. If you guys are hearing highway car noise in the background, I apologize for that. I know in one of my other videos I filmed not too far from here, I had the same issue. So if you guys are hearing the car noise right now, it's because I'm pretty close to a highway. I'm on the Susquehanna River and there's not a lot of places to go, so I'm going to try to talk loud and overcome that because I don't got no other places to go right now. But today we are talking about weather trends. In the north, it can be extremely tough to just combat the weather trends, especially in the late fall, November, December, January, February. It can be just a complete whirlwind. It can be extremely tough because we get warmth and then we get cold, and then we get warmth and then we get cold, and the fish are so turned around, upside down, don't know what to do. And it can be extremely hard to pinpoint those fish exactly where they're at, what they're doing, if they're going to be eating, not eating. It's a little bit of a whirlwind. But either way, today I am talking about weather trends and my take on it. Everybody has a little bit of a different take on weather trends with fishing, but I'm going to be going over 2 or 3 different key elements in weather trends that I feel are extremely valuable to know, because I know in my bass fishing excursions over the last long time, this is an area that I've always struggled with, how to read the weather book and just know exactly when those days are that are going to be just absolutely slamming. So I've had quite a bit of experience with it now, and I feel like I've got a pretty good hold on it. If you guys want to stick around, you can hear my opinion on it and my rants, but let's get into today's video and we will see what you guys think. So number one, especially in December, anytime you get a warming trend. Now, whenever I say warming trend, that's based off of the last 4 to 6 days before that first warm day. Like just today, we had a really warm rain this morning, and it's in the evening right now. And that water temp is actually at 46 degrees. And if you guys watched 2 or 3 of my videos back, I was fishing around 36 to 38 degree water temps. So when you get a 46 degree jump, that is a massive warming trend that's nearly 10 degree jump. So a month ago, we were at 62 degree water temps. 2 weeks ago, we dropped down to 42 degree water temps, and then just last week we were looking at 36 degree water temps, and now within literally 48 hours we've jumped back up 10 degrees. If you guys are bass fishermen, you know that this time of year can be absolutely bonkers. It can be insane. One day you can smash them, the next day it's a grind. Anybody that says, oh yeah, fall fishing is the best time of fishing, I would beg to differ. If you're looking for quality of fish but not quantity, I would say yeah, you're probably right. But to say that you're going to go out there and you're going to catch a limit, I would definitely never hang my hat on that. But I would say, just a takeaway of just weather trends and everything else, I base everything off of a 4 to 6 day previous weather trend. So if you're daytime, nighttime temps, if your nighttime temps, let's say like recently, are in the upper 20s, and your daytime temps are hovering right around 40 for the last 4 to 6 days, I would say that's a trend. As soon as you get any type of spike in that trend, it is go time, because all that's doing is making that water temperature just decrease all the time. I mean, it's like every other day. You go out in the water, you test the water, see what the water temp is, and it's just a little bit colder, a little bit colder, and a little bit colder. As soon as you get that warm day, it's go time. It is time to get out there on the water, especially when it's raining and it's warm. When this water is 38 degrees and the air temperature is 40 degrees and it starts raining, the water falling out of the air is warmer than the water in the creek, in the river, in the lake that you're fishing. So as soon as that starts happening, you need to be on the water, even in the rain, fishing, because that water is just, it's rising. The temperature is rising. So taking advantage of that can absolutely make or break a day as far as your success in fishing. Another thing that I would say I watch like a hawk would be the barometer. Your atmospheric pressure. Whenever you get any type of drop with a warming trend, I mean, it is like all hell breaks loose, especially when the water's this cold. Any type of heat can affect massively what the fish are doing, what their moods are in, and that goes day to day, because today, our highs today is 55 degrees. We haven't had a 55 degree day in probably 2.5 weeks, I would say, somewhere in there. It's just been cooling and cooling and cooling, and finally, bam, it happened. It got warm and it rained, so it shocked the water in a good way. It's warming. So just taking that into consideration, and just paying attention to your surroundings as far as weather goes is massive. It can, if you're looking to get into December fishing, that's what it's all about. It's all about weather, and it's all about capitalizing on those weather trends. Another thing that really does play a role in it is water clarity and sun penetration into the water. When you're on that trend of cooling, on that cooling trend, water clarity and water and sun penetration is massive. If you're coming off of a trend that it's been cloudy and cold, sometimes as soon as those clouds clear and that sun hits that water, it can be a light bulb, just because they're feeling that heat coming through the water finally. Because if it's hovering at 38 to 44 degrees for 2 weeks at a time, and there's clouds through the majority of the time of that span of time, it's just cooling, and then the fish get used to that. And then as soon as there's any type of warming trend, or just literally sun coming through the clouds and it hits the water, those fish feel that, because they're extremely sensitive to temperature, because they're cold-blooded. The water that they're in, the blood that's running through them is about that temperature. So it's definitely a temperature game when it comes to late fall fishing. If I was going to pick one area when it comes to warming trends and rain, I would definitely key in on tributaries that are coming into your local body of water, whether that be a lake, whether that be a river, because the water that is coming out of the sky, hitting the ground, running in those creeks, is going to be warmer. As long as you're fishing a warming trend, is going to be warmer than the water in your local body of water. So those are a little bit key areas to really definitely focus in on and hone in on, and just take into consideration when it comes to picking a spot where you're going to spend your time. But guys, I hope this video really helped you guys out with warming trends and just reading that weather book the best to your ability. I will say it's a little bit of a trial and error. You can follow the book to a T, but if there's one thing off and you miss it, it can it can really damper your day. So you guys pay attention, line your ducks up the best you can. You can definitely have an extremely successful December season. So if you guys are looking to get into bass fishing in December in the north, make sure you're taking into consideration your weather, your trends, how that affects your fishing, so you can be the most effective out on your body of water. So I hope this helps you guys out. If you guys want to go down, leave me a comment. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me, your experiences with weather trends. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I always like to hear feedback of, conversations of how it affects your body of water, because it's always super interesting to me, and you can always take points away from other people and just apply it to your own fishing. So if you guys want to leave a like, leave me a comment down in the comment section. If you guys want to go over, hit that subscribe so you get more content like this. That would be wonderful. It would help the channel out tremendously. And yeah, but thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and we will catch you guys next time. God bless. Have a great day.